One more time and one more night without your hands, without me in your arms. Looking back, I wonder why.
No way, I don't even think he talks to anyone normally. You won't tell me to do all this after seeing his short temper. In no way he's that sweet and caring CEO. You said putting the pillow on your lap as you were talking to your bestie over the phone. Did he do something to you, like hurt you? No, I mean, why would he do that? I felt a little offended when she asked that. I mean, I know she might be taking it in a wrong way because that's how I'm telling her about him, but I didn't mean that. He doesn't even say anything to me. Then why would I falsely accuse him? Exactly. Why would he do that? You are his wife, for God's sake, Ryan. Stop being a scaredy cat and talk to him. She was trying to convince you to talk to your husband. But I don't know what to talk about. He's always busy in his work and I'm in mine. Plus, when he comes home, I usually just ask him for dinner and then we go to sleep. That's it. I explained to her the situation because I'm really confused about everything lately since this arranged marriage happened. It's been freaking 2 months and I know nothing about my husband. How long do you think you guys continue this? You mean the marriage? This is the only thing that came in my mind. Stupid. I'm talking about this pretending to be strangers things. Oh, we don't pretend like strangers. I sometimes do things that he asks me to do. He tries to talk, it's just even his voice gives me chills. Oh god, girl, just stop assuming things on your own. You are married. Accept this fact. Throw away that fear. You sighed and nodded. I'll try. By the way, I'll hang up. It's his time to come back home. Okay, think about what I said, okay? You said goodbye and ended the call. You flinch when you suddenly hear the sound of breaking a glass. You decided not to have any mates in the house because you like to do everything by yourself. It's a way to relax your mind when you try to get some time off of writing. You already know it's Jungkook as he must have came back home and you got sure when you heard him shouting. You went to see him only to find him talking over the phone. He was shouting at someone and looking angry. You noticed your favorite vase on the floor shattered into pieces and with that your heart too. You looked at him and for a second your eyes met before you quickly looked down. I was talking to my secretary as he gave me a news that the contractor cancelled the order at the last moment and it was freaking annoying. If this happened, it will be a huge loss to the company and I can't let it happen. Out of anger, I threw a vase that was on the table near the entrance and then I saw Vian coming. I followed her eyes and then I realized what I have done. Oh god, I was so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Our eyes met for a second and then she looked away, like every time she does. I wonder if she hates me because this marriage was against her consent. She was looking at that broken vase and I wanted to apologize. This is bad. Immediately call that contractor and arrange a meeting by tomorrow. And if it didn't happen, you'll be fired. He cut the call before inserting it inside his pocket. He then turned towards you, who was still standing there. I'm sorry I didn't notice. It's okay. Now what can be done? He did it by mistake, so I can't be mad. But I didn't look at him. I couldn't and I don't know what's the problem with me. Did you finish your work? I thought she would look at me, but she was just answering me looking down. I don't force myself on her because I want her to be comfortable in this marriage first, but seems like it's going nowhere. I'm feeling like I've gotten into a writing slump, not getting better ideas. It's okay, take some time off. You'll get better ideas. I'll cook something. I haven't prepared dinner. It's okay, I'll wait. Tell me if you need any help. You gave a nod, already knowing you weren't even going to call him. I'll go and take a shower. He walked upstairs in your shared room while you walked towards the kitchen. Am I really overthinking? What if he is actually nice and that scary version of him is only for work? Aish, but that cold face, he looked dominant, or I should start thinking less. You plan to never get married because the world you have created inside your imagination and the standards you have set is really very hard to look at any man that you get ready to give your heart to. You always have this scary vision about man and especially marriage. You are afraid of being controlled or losing your freedom. That's why you still can't think of Jungkook differently even though he is very careful and soft when talking to you. You were cutting vegetables while thinking of all this and didn't realize until the sharp knife cut your finger. At the same time, Jungkook also came there after changing in his PJs. He quickly rushed towards you and grabbed your finger. Where were your mind? He walked you towards the tap and put your finger under it before letting the water down. I told you to ask me for help. It was a mistake. You said and pressed your lips together. It wasn't hurting that much, but you were surprised by his reaction. He closed the tap and got a first aid box before wiping your finger with a cotton pad. The whole time you were looking at him, though he has no expressions on his face, but you still know he is worried. You hissed a little when the antiseptic hit your skin. I'm sorry, you said, lowering your eyes when he looked at you. He finished it with a bandage and looked at you. Go and take some rest. I'll prepare the rest. But I didn't even start. He again looked at you. I'll do it. You nodded and walked away. You don't really insist or talk. Jungkook picked up the knife and cut the vegetables. I don't really know what she was cooking, but I decided to make vegetable soup and rice. I saw her eating that, so I think she liked that. I can't even ask her because she barely talks. Whenever I try to talk to her, she replies in a short sentence and doesn't look interested. I guess she's not happy. I think I should talk to her about this. Did you like the food? I'm not so good at cooking. It was perfect. Thanks. And also I'm sorry for the vase. It's fine, I already told you. Jungkook noticed that you were fidgeting with your fingers and you always do that when he's around. That clearly shows how nervous you get in front of him. He walked closer to you and held your hands in his, instantly making your eyes widen as you flinched and looked at him. You gulped. How is your finger? Is the pain still there? You were out of your senses to say anything. There was something in his touch. You felt butterflies in your stomach and it was weird but good at the same time. Vian. I called her name as she seems to lost in her thoughts. She tried to pull her hand back but I didn't let her. Yes, it's fine now. I'm again nervous. I always misunderstood it with being scared of him. God, he's nice and quiet when he talked to me. Then what the hell is wrong with me? The moment he held my hands, I felt butterflies in my stomach. I tried to pull them, but he didn't let me, so I stopped. He was looking at me and I can't keep this contact, so I lowered my eyes. Why are you shaking? You looked at him confused and then realized that your hands were shaking. It's nothing. He let go of your hands. Wyan, do you perhaps don't like me? This was a really unexpected question and you have no answer for it. What? There's nothing like that. So you like me? He made you so confused. You can be completely honest. I won't mind that. I know it was an arranged marriage and it's obvious that you can have a past. There's nothing like that. I was not in any relationship. Then why do you hesitate to talk to me or don't talk? Is there something you don't like about me? You slowly looked at him, in his eyes for the first time. I'm just a little bit afraid of you. Don't get me wrong, it's just you didn't say anything further while Jungkook was shocked to know this. Scared? Why, what did I do? You lowered your head. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize, please. I'm sorry I scared you, but like how? I don't remember. You didn't. It's just I get when you talk to your employees, and I mean, I'm not just used to it. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have been careful. It's okay. He looked at you, feeling the urge to tell you that he's not actually like that, and he's so sorry to make you feel like that, and thinking that you just don't like him when all this time all that was going inside you. Look, I'm not like that, I swear. It's just I get a little angry because of work pressure. Sorry, I took it in a wrong way. There's an awkward silence, and you both were feeling embarrassed, especially you who still can't believe you said all that to him for real. Oh God, Grace, you won't believe what I told him. I felt like a stupid, but those things slipped out of my mouth. You're seriously weird. I wonder what he must be thinking, but at least you let out your feelings, so it's good if you see. Now he know the reason, so maybe take a move by himself. Yes, but now I'm more scared. I feel like I shouldn't have to. He must have felt bad that I think like that about him. You again started overthinking. Just shut up and let's see what's going to happen. But what if he doesn't want to stay with me after this? You stopped when you saw Jungkook standing in front of you, hands in his pockets, and he was looking straight at you. You swallowed. I'll call you back, Grace. You ended the call and your heart was beating so fast. When did you come? Who was on the phone? Your heart started beating so fast when he walked closer to you. My friend, we were just talking randomly. Am I that scary? You shook your head and took a step back when he came dangerously close to you. I didn't mean that. You were about to fall back, but he caught you, supporting your back with his hand. Whatever you mean, I swear I never wanted to make you scared. You should be comfortable around me. You straightened up and he let go of your waist. I'm sorry, I won't say that again. He sat on the couch and patted his lap. Come here. My heart felt like it would explode. What does he want and why he is asking me to sit on his lap? Am I not audible to you? I know she must be thinking that what the hell I'm telling her to do. Even I'm nervous, but I have to make her comfortable. Let her know that I'm her husband and she doesn't have to be scared of me. I'm okay here, but I'm not. Come. He knew you were nervous, so he got up and held your hand before walking you towards him and made you sit on his lap. You were holding your breath and butterfly seems to catch fire in your stomach. Why are you trembling? It's me, your husband. I'm sorry. Your voice came out in whisper and you lowered your eyes. He brushed your hair back from the face, sending shivers in your body. I know it's my fault that I'm not being much expressive and you must be feeling all alone living inside the house. You shook your head. There's nothing like that. I like being alone. That's basically how I'm able to do my work. He wrapped your arms around his neck and made you look at him. You swallowed. He was smiling and looking completely different than you always see him. But now you are married. There is a life outside those books, so can I get some time of yours? So I realized that it was a problem from both the sides and not just me who is suffering. He always wanted my time and I was behaving the same. I can feel my body relaxing but my heart was still out of my control. I will try not to take that personality back home. Sorry for making you afraid. I'll keep that in mind. It's okay, now I know, so I'll try to adjust too. He smiled, finally seeing you getting comfortable. So, how will we start this? Your eyes widened. Don't know what he meant by that, but seems like he forgot that you are an author and you probably take these words in a wrong way. Start what? He chuckled softly. Don't worry, I'm not talking about that. I mean to say about our relationship. Oh, you said feeling relaxed. What were you thinking by the way? He laughed when you again looked at him. Your cheeks turned red. Nothing. He pulled you closer by your waist, making your eyes widened. Well, whatever you meant was also right. You swallowed. Your faces were so close and it was already taking your breath away.